Hey guys, back today with another quick look, this time for the brand new siege event, the Black Forest. Not exactly hyped about this one, but I guess it could come out okay, and I'm going to explain why, so let's get right into it. So first off, we have Lord of Dolor, which is actually to hurt, or to be hurt. So I guess it's Lord of Pain is their intention here. I'm not really sure if that's what they were going for, but that's what makes sense. I mean, it kind of looks like Lord of Pain, so it's kind of fitting, I guess. So this is a double skill legendary. First of all, as you can see, it has alright stats. Again, it's nothing that you need to be too excited about, but the double skill could be very good. I think that it's probably going to be a double skill that's basically 2-hit attack based single target, and I have no reason to think it's going to be anything better than that, but it could also be something really good. I guess we're just gonna have to see. The thing is that as you can see, the double skill is kind of ambiguous of what it does. It says a wind attack that strikes twice, cuts deep, and salts the wound. So by saying that, it could be 2 wind attacks, okay, that are based off of attack only, and that's just gonna be okay. It's not gonna be great. It's just gonna be okay. But it also says that it cuts deep and salts the wound, so it could be like a high multiplier single hit and then a all-hitting attack that has a lower multiplier. So I guess we'll see what it is. I'm guessing it's going to be double single target, but it has a possibility to be a little bit more than that. Nesamuhu. So this is basically the same exact thing that we saw the other dungeon event, the last dungeon event with Polypidia. So the only thing that's a little different about it is for some reason it doesn't have any wisdom whatsoever. So I'm guessing it's a champ, but I'm not sure if it gets his multiplier off of only his attack or not. I'm not quite sure what exactly is the intent by DNA on this one, but I guess we're going to see in the future if it scales off of attack or not, because if it didn't, then this is totally an obsolete fighter. If it does, then maybe we'll see it being worth a little bit more than what it would be worth if it didn't. So this is Bomnmer, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, it's pretty much the hero insect that we saw from the last event, but it has a little bit less agility. So again, not very good. I'm really not seeing it being that useful at all. It has 2 cooldown. With 1 cooldown, it might be really good. The thing is that this will always be outclassed, even by 1 cooldown, by Needle, which I forget the name of it, the one with Needle, and that's the one with Slack and all, and then Preempt all. It's always going to be outclassed by it, so I really don't see it being useful in the future whatsoever. So this is what I was excited about personally. Now, if you look at its stats, they may seem a little subpar, and they are. 8300 HP, 10,000 attack, 9600 wisdom. It has a higher wisdom than Minotaur, for example, or Dioscuri. But if you take a look at the skill, that's where it shines. Now, Redfall All is a double skill, and I'm not entirely sure what it does. It says the better to take out a big chunk of your defense with, dear. I have no idea what that does. It's not at all clarifying whatever it could be. So this is really up to DNA to what they're going to make out of this. This could be a very awful fighter, just terrible. It could be a really good fighter with 1 cooldown and a double skill. It could be amazing with over 10,000 attack, over 8,000 HP, and almost 10,000 wisdom. It has the stats necessary to make it comparable to a budget dread almost. So I can definitely see this being worth quite a bit. Now, it could be awful as well, and that's why I said that this event could be good or it could be really bad. It really depends on what DNA makes of this legendary in particular. And finally, we have the points prize. So, pretty awful stats overall. Going to be extreme budget attack fodder that you might put on like an Amaryllis or something. It's worse than a Relics, so I'm not really seeing it being that useful. I guess people might use it if they're a new player. You could probably get some use out of it. Go through, 2-star dungeons down to maybe like 6. I don't know. You'd probably not have any issues going through 2-6 on most of the dungeons, so I can see it being kind of useful, but really only to new players overall. So that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it as always. Please click the subscribe button below if you enjoyed the video, if you got anything out of it. I make lots of Defender of Texel videos. I also make Brave Frontier videos now, and I'm going to be making lots of Super Smash Bros. 4 videos when the game comes out in October. Probably going to precede that with maybe even some Pokemon videos or other 3DS gameplay videos. So I guess we'll see how that goes, but for now, that's going to be it. Sorry the length wasn't exactly up to what it usually is. I really didn't have much to analyze for this video. This event's kind of subpar in every way. The only thing that can really save it is that legendary, and it could be terrible and make the whole event awful in general. So I guess we'll see. Keep an eye out on the forums, because sometimes people get things before I can give them out to you guys, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks, and until next time.